Now, unfortunately, Darren Young couldn't be with us tonight, but the six of us would love nothing more than to be involved in a battle royal, because, of course, a battle royal gives us an opportunity to be in a match where it's every man for himself. And I promise you, at the end of it all, there'll be one winner, and that winner will be the same winner from NXT Season 1. Me, Wade Barrett.
What do you say we make this official? A 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal next on NXT. Well, I say let's get this party started. Run it.
A 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal, including those 6 men. The Dangerous Nexus. Next. It's every man for himself. We are back on NXT, an impromptu 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal. NXT rookies, WWE pros, and the Nexus, every man for himself.
Never thought I'd see this. Let's break it down even further. It's Nexus versus Nexus. Wade Barrett said he was going to win this over-the-top rope battle royal. NXT versus NXT, pros versus pros, every man for himself.
Every man for himself, but for the moment, it seems to be every man against maybe the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. They were surrounding the big man, and well, the Nexus, is that all of them? All members of the Nexus have stepped out of the ring.
Well, they're not eliminated. They didn't go over the top rope.
Remember the rules of the Battle Royal. You've got to go over the top rope with both feet hitting the floor. And to your point, I believe they slid underneath the bottom rope. As this Battle Royal continues in the gang up.
There's about 30 guys on Mark Henry.
Eliminated. That was real smart. Look at the man. And look at the Nexus. Like a pack of dogs. Wild hyenas. Picking at Mark Henry, who was tossed over the top rope. And that has been the MO of the Nexus all along. Those hit and run attacks. And there goes Henry into the steel post. The Battle Royal continues in the ring. The Nexus continues to, we're picking apart Mark Henry outside the ring.
Yeah, Cole, we got to kind of feel a little silly here. You got to think that the Nexus probably had some sort of plan, some sort of scheme, and you're seeing it unfold even further.
That's Eli Cottonwood who was eliminated, and the Nexus swarming to him. Assaulting Cottonwood outside the ring, again picking their spots.
Like a wave to any superstar that's been eliminated.
Oh, no.
Comes the Nexus, and
the Nexus picking out the weak link. The man who's been eliminated is Percy Watson. May go over the top rope here. And Watson not only worried about being eliminated, but you got to understand that everyone in the ring is probably witnessing what's going on outside the ring. This is supposed to be every man for himself, but the Nexus have begun to work as a group, a machine outside the ring.
You're trying to avoid being eliminated, but then you have to realize that when you are eliminated and go over the top rope, that the Nexus is going to be like a whoop pack and get all over you once you are eliminated. Just pummel you.
See the Nexus lifting their chops as they wait outside the ring. That was John Morrison barely hanging on. Remember, Morrison, the victim of an assault by the Nexus last night in the locker room.
So think about it, Cole. Nonetheless, if you're in the ring,
look at on the other side. On the other side, I believe that's MVP. MVP is in trouble on the far side of the ring, completely circled by the Nexus. And there goes, look at John Morrison taking out Sheffield and Barrett.
And Kofi Kingston.
And right back into the ring. So the hit run attack that time by Morrison and Kingston. And now the WWE pros showing solidarity. Things are breaking down in this Battle Royal on NXT. And we are back on NXT. Ladies and gentlemen, right before we came back from commercial break. And look at Nexus back into the ring. And everything is breaking loose here. The Nexus have never been eliminated from this Battle Royal, Josh. They just picked their spots.
Well, during the commercial, there was a stalemate between Nexus and the pros and rookies who were in the ring. Nexus on the outside, but it's once again completely broken down.
Yeah, what happened, ladies and gentlemen, right before we came back from break, those battle lines have been drawn, and Cody Rhodes and a couple of other individuals, I couldn't quite make them out, but they attacked the likes of Kofi Kingston, who were trying to hold off the Nexus, really stabbing him in the back. Benedict Arnolding those men.
Oh, you can never turn your back on anyone in a battle royal.
Tossed over the top rope as the Nexus start to dominate, working as a well-oiled unit in You see Morrison trying to fight back. Zack Ryder, among others. Mike McGillicuddy working on Wade Barrett. McGillicuddy, part of the Season 2 rookies. Look at Zack Ryder go against Gabriel. And for many of these superstars, this is all about survival, ladies and gentlemen. And see, you see Otunga get knocked around pretty good in the corner. This is where Nexus has issues, at least in this matchup, when they're broken away from their fellow, their partners. When they're singled out like Otunga is there by Morrison and McGillicuddy.
Nexus is used to working as a cohesive unit, working as a pack, and you can see them grouping together up in the top corner of your screen.
And McGillicuddy's been eliminated. Now Barrett heads toward that corner.
There you go.
And again, the Nexus.
And this is where the Nexus can hide in plain sight in the middle of the ring.
Yeah, they've regrouped. And they understand it is strength in numbers. As the rest of the WWE superstars and rookies go after one another, the Nexus just lying in wait. Don't know how wise that was of Husky Harris to try to go after the Nexus, but again...
And there goes Husky Harris.
All these rookies trying to make a name for themselves here from Season 2. Kaval eliminated. I believe that all the rookies have been eliminated from this matchup. And the WWE pros that remain are Rhodes and Kingston, The Miz, Morrison, and Zack Ryder.
I believe John Morrison said, hey guys, let's separate, let's restart, let's try to keep our eyes here on the Nexus, as the Nexus have backed themselves into another corner.
Exactly what they're doing here. It's 6-on-5 now. Odds a little bit better for the WWE pros. With Morrison taking control.
I got this, bro. Woo, woo, woo. I got this. Come on. Come on.
I don't understand the strategy of Zack Ryder.
Trash talk from the Nexus. Leave Ryder below. Look, Miz just eliminated Ryder.
There's four of us now. There's four of us now. We're outnumbered.
Miz's partner's obviously not too happy with him.
He's screaming at him. There's four of us now.
I helped you throughout Season 1. I helped you guys get to where you are today. Huh? You're an idiot, Miz.
Miz trying to bring these guys some sort of truth here.
Why would you do that? You're gonna start with them.
And Miz's strategy worked.
Miz, his strategy. The Miz eliminated himself. The Miz was in full retreat mode because it didn't seem the Nexus had any business making friends.
Well, what did you call Miz earlier, a strategist?
Well, great strategy there. That was great strategy. Would you hang around?
Nope.
And now it is down to 6-on-3. Rhodes, Morrison, and Kingston against the Nexus.